A Bohemian-Odd Job-Biz Guide 2. Chapter 1. A big list of Adventure-Bohemian job opportunity addresses. 4-H Environmental Education Program. Rock Eagle 4-H Center. 350 Rock Eagle Road. NW. Eatonton, Georgia, 31024-6104. 706-484-2872. Fax, 706-484-2888. Georgia4h.org. Several locations in Georgia. Reasonable pay. A. Alaska State Parks. 550 W 7th Abe #1380. Anchorage, Alaska, 99501-3561. 907-269-8708. Fax, 907-269-8907. Volunteer at dnr.state.ak.us. dnr.state.ak.us/parks. There is modest pay. Amelia Island Plantation. Amelia Island, Florida, 32035-3000. 904-277-5904. Fax, 904-491-4345. Intern at ipfl.com. ipfl.com. American Association of Botanical Gardens and Arboreta. 100 W 10th ST #614. Wilmington, Delaware, 19801. 302-655-7100. resources@obga.org. obga.org. American Association of Museums. 1575 I Street Northwest. Number 400. Washington, D.C. 20005. 202-289-9122. aam-us.org. American Camp Association. 1375 Broadway. 4th FL.NYC 10018. 800-2267. 212-391-5209. Fax, 212-391-5207. aca-newyork.org. acampjob4u.org. American Horticultural Society. River Farm. 7931 E Boulevard. Dr. Alexandria, VA 22308. 800-777-7931. 703-768-5700. Fax, 703-765-8700. Editor at ahs.org. ahs.org/river_farm. Work on the farm and on their magazine, 3 to 6 month internships at reasonable pay. Amusement business. 1515 Broadway. NYC 10036. 800-648-1436. Ads for amusement park jobs. Appalachian Mountain Club. Pinkham Notch Visitor Center. POG 298. Gorham, New Hampshire, 03581. 603-466-2721. Fax, 603-466-2822. amcemployment@outdoors.org. outdoors.org. Aspen Center for Environmental Studies. 100 Puppy Smith Street, Aspen, Colorado, 81612. 970-925-5756. Fax, 970-925-4819. aces@aspennature.org. aspennature.org. Modest weekly pay. Aspen Ranch. 2000 West Dry Valley. Loa, Utah, 84747. 877-231-0734. 435-836-1104. Fax, 435-836-2277. AspenRanch.com. TheAspenRanch.com. Residential Treatment Outdoor School for Troubled Youth. Association for Experiential Education. 7200 E Dry Creek Road #203. Englewood, Colorado 80112. 303-779-0519. Fax 303-440-9581. AEE.org. Monthly magazine with many ads for seasonal outdoor type work. Association for Living History, Farm, and Agricultural Museums. Brownwood Farm. 8774 Route 45, Northwest. N. Bloomfield, Ohio 44450-9701. 440-685-4410. alhfam.org. Audubon Naturalist Society. 8940 Jones Mill Road, Chevy Chase, Maryland 20815. 301-652-9188. Fax 301-951-7179. Contact at audubonnaturalist.org. audubonnaturalist.org. Audubon Sharon. Nature Center. 325 Cornwall Bridge Road, Sharon, Connecticut 06069. 860-364-0520. Fax 860-364-5792. audubon.org/local/sanctuary/Sharon. Naturalist intern, reasonable pay. Allwood Audubon Center and Farm. 1000 Allwood Road, Dayton, Ohio 45414-1129. 937-890-7360. Fax 937-890-2382. allwood.center.audubon.org. Modest pay for interns. Badlands National Park. 25216 Ben Riefel Road, Interior, South Dakota 57750. 605-433-5245. Fax 605-433-5248. Badel_internships at nps.gov. nps.gov/badel. Internships that pay a stipend. Bear Valley Ski Resort. Bear Valley, California 95223. 209-753-2301. Fax 209-753-6421. Work at bearvalley.com. bearvalley.com. Beaver Creek Ski Resort. Pub 7. Vail, Colorado 81658. 970-845-5270. Fax 970-845-5284. Beaver Creek Job-Biz at vailresorts.com. vailresorts.com. Beaver Run Resort. Breckenridge, Colorado 80424-2115. 800-288-1282. 970-453-8737. Fax 970-453-9351. Work at beaverrun.com. beaverrun.com. Big Mountain Resort. Pub 1400. Whitefish, Montana 59937. 800-858-3930. 406-862-1937. Fax 406-862-1998. HR_WSI at bigmtn.com. bigmtn.com. Big Sky Resort. 1 Lone Mountain. Tr. Big Sky, Montana 59716. 800-548-4486. 406-995-4211. Jobs at bigskyrresort.com. bigskyrresort.com. Breckenridge Ski Resort. Pub 1058. Breckenridge, Colorado 80424. 970-453-3238. Fax 970-453-3260. Breck Jobs at ValeResorts.com. ValeResorts.com. Bureau of Land Management. Number 560. 1860 C. St. N.W. Washington, D.C. 20240. 202-208-5717. BLM.gov. BLM.gov/careers, 202-501-6723. BLM.gov/volunteer, 202-452-5078. Camp Highland Outdoor Science School. 10600 Highland Springs Avenue, Cherry Valley, California, 92223. 909-572-2020. Fax, 909-845-8090. info@camphighland.net. camphighland.net. Residential Science/Outdoor School. Camp High Rocks. POB 210. Cedar Mountain, NC 28718-0210. 828-885-2153. Fax, 828-884-4612. Staffinfo@highrocks.com. highrocks.com. Boys Camp. Camp High Trails Outdoor Science School. 4650 Jenks Lake Road, East Angeles Oaks, California, 92305. 909-936-3240. Fax, 909-752-5414. Work at camphightrails.com. camphightrails.com. Camp McDowell Environmental Center. 105 DeLong Road, Nauvoo, Alabama, 35578. 205-387-1806. Fax, 205-221-3454. campmcdowell.com/CMEC. Central Wisconsin Environmental Station. 10,186 County mm. Amherst Junction, WI 54407. 715-824-2428. Fax, 715-824-3201. cwes@uwsb.edu. uwsb.edu/cnr/cwes. Challenge Aspen. POB M. Aspen, Colorado, 81612. 800-530-3901. 970-923-0578. Fax, 970-923-7338. ChallengeAspen.com. Ski area for disabled people. Club Med Recruiter. 75 Valencia Avenue, Coral Gables, Florida, 33134. 888-233-0362. 305-925-9217. Fax, 305-476-4100. Resumes@clubmed.com. clubmedjobs.com. Conservancy of Southwest Florida. 1450 Marihu Drive, Naples, Florida, 34102. 239-403-4214. Fax, 239-263-0067. Internships@conservancy.org. conservancy.org. Modest pay. Copper Mountain Ski Resort. Copper Mountain, Co 80443. 800-458-8386. 800-525-3878. 800 phone. 970-968-2882. 970-968-3060. Fax, 970-968-3165. Human Resources@coppercolorado.com. coppercolorado.com. Crested Butte MTN. Ski Resort. 12 Snowmass Road, Crested Butte, Colorado, 81225. 800-544-8448. 970-349-2333. 970-349-4069. 970-349-4777, Job Hotline. Fax, 970-349-2250. jobs@cbmr.com. skicb.com. crestedbuttes.com. Custer State Park Resorts. HC83, Box 74. Custer, South Dakota, 57730. 800-658-3530. 605-255-4772. Fax, 605-255-4706. e-mail@custerresorts.com. usterresorts.com. Delaware Nature Society. Ashland Nature Center. POB 700. Hawkesson, Delaware 19707. 302-239-2334. Fax, 302-239-2473. dnsashland.org. DelawareNatureSociety.org. Denali Park Resorts. Denali National Park, Alaska 99755. 907-683-8286. Fax, 907-683-8275. Denali HR@aramaarcade.com. aramaarcade.com. DenaliParkResorts.com. Diamond Peak Ski Resort. 893 Southwood Boulevard, Incline Village, Nevada 89451. 775-832-1205. Fax, 775-832-1359. jobs@forgid.org. forgid.org, recreationarea.diamondpeak.com. Eagle Bluff Environmental Learning Center. 1991 Brightsdale Road, RT2, Box 156A. Lanesboro, Minnesota 55949. 507-467-2437. Fax, 507-467-3583. Fellowship@eagle-bluff.org. eagle-bluff.org. Free room and board, modest pay. Eckerd Youth Alternatives. 100 N Starcrest, Dr. POB 7450. Clearwater, Florida 33758-7450. 800-222-1473. Fax, 727-461-4387. Recruiting@eckerd.org. eckerd.org. At-Risk Youth Camp. Emandale / a farm on a river. 16500 Hearst Post Office Road, Willits, California 95490. 707-459-5439. Fax, 707-459-1808. info@emandale.com. emandale.com. Organic Farm. Reasonable pay for interns. Fernwood Botanical Garden and Nature Center. 13988 Range Line Road, Niles, Michigan 49120-9042. 269-695-6491. Fax, 269-695-6688. nature@remc11.k12.me.us. fernwoodbotanical.org. Five Rivers Metroparks. 1375 East Siebenthaler Avenue, Dayton, Ohio 45414. 937-278-8231. Fax, 937-278-8849. Email @metroparks.org. metroparks.org. Flag Ranch Resort. Recruiting Office. 3207 South Hardy Drive, Tempe, Arizona 85282. 800-224-1384. 480-829-7600. Fax, 480-829-7460. flagranch.com. Between Yellowstone and Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. Flamingo Lodge. Everglades National Park. Xanterra Parks and Resorts. 1. Flamingo Lodge Highway, Flamingo, Florida, 33034-6798. 239-695-3101. Fax, 239-695-3921. Jobs-Flamingo@xanterra.com. FlamingoLodge.com. Food Bank Farm. 121 Bay Road, Hadl, Lay, Massachusetts, 01035. 413-582-0013. Foodbankfarm@yahoo.com. Foodbankwma.org/farm. Organic Farm. Reasonable pay for interns. Foothill Horizons Outdoor School. Stanislaus County Office of Education. 21925 Lions Bald Mountain Road, Sonora, California, 95370. 209-532-6673. Fax, 209-533-1390. Foothill@sonnet.com. Foothillhorizons.com. Friendship. 10509 108th Street Northwest. Annandale, Minnesota, 55302. 800-450-8376. 952-852-0101. Fax, 952-852-0123. Jobs@friendshipventures.com. Friendshipventures.org. Camp for mentally and physically handicapped children and adults. Furnace Creek Inn and Ranch Resort. POG 1876. Death Valley, California, 92328. 760-786-2311. Fax, 760-786-2396. Jobs-fc@xanterra.com. FurnaceCreekResort.com. Garden in the Woods. New England Wildflower Society. 180 Hemingway Road, Framingham, Massachusetts, 01701-2699. 508-877-7630. Fax, 508-877-3658. newfs.org. Horticulture Internships, Reasonable Pay. Gardens of Egan. 25498 Highview Avenue, Farmington, Minnesota, 55024. 952-469-1855. Fax, 952-469-2504. Frontiernet.net/Atinago. Organic Farm, Education, Reasonable Pay. Glacier Institute. 137 Main Street, Kalispell, Montana, 59904. 406-755-1211. Fax, 406-755-7154. Register at glacierinstitute.org. glacierinstitute.org. Work at this outdoor school giving nature seminars. Glacier Park Incorporated. POG 147. E. Glacier, Montana, 59434. 406-226-5634. Fax, 406-226-4176. Jobs@glacierparking.com. gpihr.com. glacierparking.com. Restaurants, hotels, gift shops, buses, etc. in the park. Glacier Park Boat Co. POG 5262. Kalispell, Montana, 59903-5262. 406-257-2426. Fax, 406-756-1437. gpboats@montanaweb.com. glacierparkboats.com. Work on boats in the park. Grand Canyon National Park Lodges. South Rim. POB 699. Grand Canyon, Arizona, 86023. 888-224-0330. 928-638-2631. Fax, 928-638-0143. Jobs-GCSR@xantera.com. GrandCanyonLodges.com. Grand Teton Lodge Copog 250. Moran, Wyoming, 83013. 800-350-2068. 307-543-3068. Fax, 307-543-3139. Personnel@gtlc.com. gtlc.com. 3 resorts in the park. Great Smoky Mountains. Institute at Tremont. 9275 Tremont Road, Townsend, Tennessee, 37882. 865-448-6709. Fax, 865-448-9250. Mail@gsmit.org. gsmit.org. Outdoor Education Center. Hawaii Organic Farmers Association. Pub 6863. Hilo, Hawaii, 96720. 877-674-4632. 808-969-7789. Fax, 808-969-7759. Hafa@hawaiiorganic-farmers.org. hawaiiorganic-farmers.org. Hawk Mountain. Accopian Center. 410 Summer Valley Road, Orwigsburg, Pennsylvania, 17961. 570-943-3411. Fax, 570-943-2284. hawkmountain.org. Hawk Sanctuary. Hawthorne Valley Farm. 327 RT21C. Ghent, New York, 12075. 518-672-4790. Fax, 518-672-7608. VSP@taconic.net. VSPcamp.com. HawthorneValleyFarm.org. Some reasonably paying jobs as an apprentice or counselor. Headlands Environmental Education Institute. Sausalito, California, 94965. 415-332-5771. Fax, 415-332-5784. hi@yni.org. yni.org/hi. Heavenly Ski Resort. State Line, Nevada, 89449. 530-542-5180. 800-2 Heaven. 800-243-2836. Fax, 530-541-2643. Personnel@vailresorts.com. vailresorts.com. skiheavenly.com. Hidden Creek Ranch. 11077 East Blue Lake Road, Harrison, Idaho, 83833. 800-446-3833. 208-689-3209. Fax, 208-689-9115. Jobs@hiddencreek.com. hiddencreek.com. Guest Ranch. Holcomb Farm. 111 Simsbury Road, West Granby, Connecticut, 06090. 860-653-5554. HolcombFarmCSA.org. Reasonably paying jobs. Holden Arboretum. 9500 Sperry Road, Kirtland, Ohio, 44094-5172. 440-946-4400. Fax, 440-602-3857. holdenarb.org. Horizon Camps. 3 West Main Street, Elmsford, New York, 10523. 800-544-5448. 914-345-2086. Fax, 914-345-2120. Staff@horizoncamps.com. horizoncamps.com. 3 camps, New York, Pennsylvania and West Virginia. Ingham/Bladen Lines Travel Limited 56-58 Putney High Street, London SWI 51SF, England. 44181 785 2200. Staff for winter ski resorts in Europe. Job Wisdom, the 403 Oakwood Street, Warrens, Wisconsin 54666. 608-378-4450. TheJobSeeker.net. Biweekly, environmental and outdoor jobs. Keystone Science School. 1628 St. John's Road, Keystone, Co 80435. 800-215-5585. 970-468-2098. Fax, 970-468-7769. HR@keystone.org. Keystone.org. Keystone Ski Resort. POB 38. Keystone, Colorado 80435. 970-496-4157. Fax, 970-496-4310. Key jobs at ValeResorts.com. ValeResorts.com. Kirkwood Ski Resort. Kirkwood, California 95646. 209-258-7310. 209-258-7340, Jobline. Fax, 209-258-7368. Human Resources at Kirkwood.com. Kirkwood.com. Lake Powell Resorts and Marinas. Glen Canyon National Recreation Area. POB 1597. Page, Arizona 86040. 928-645-1081. Fax, 928-645-1016. LPRM-HR@aramaRK.com. LakePowell.com. Lake Tahoe Basin Management Unit. USDA Forest Service. 35 College Drive S. Lake Tahoe, California 96150-4500. 530-543-2600. Fax, 530-543-2693. r5.fs.fed.us/ltbmu. Outdoor Education Center. Land Between the Lakes. U.S. Forest Service. 100 Van Morgan Drive, Golden Pond, Kentucky 42211. 270-924-2089. Fax, 270-924-2060. lbl.org/internships. fs.fed.us. Paid internships, outdoor education place. Lodge at Vail. 174 East Gore Creek Drive, Vail, Colorado 81657. 970-477-3751. Fax, 477-3746. Labjobs at ValeResorts.com. ValeResorts.com. Long Lake Conservation Center. 28952 438th Lane, Palisade, Minnesota 56469. 800-450-5522. 218-768-4653. Fax, 218-768-2309. LLCC@llcc.org. LLCC.org. Modest Pay. Longwood Gardens. 409 Conservatory Road, Kennett Square, Pennsylvania 19348-0501. 610-388-1000. Fax, 610-388-2908. Student programs at longwoodgardens.org. longwoodgardens.org. M. Maine Appalachian Trail Club. POB 283. Augusta, Maine 04332-0283. 207-265-6282. matc.org. Paid positions working out in the woods. Maine Organic Farmers and Gardeners Association. Pub 170. Unity, Maine, 04988-0170. 207-568-4142. Fax, 207-568-4141. Education@mofga.org. mofga.org. Mammoth Mountain Ski Area. Pub 24. Mammoth Lakes, California, 93546. 800-472-3160. 760-934-0654. Fax, 760-934-0608. Personnel@mammoth-mtn.com. mammothmountain.com. Minnesota Conservation Corps. 1200 Warner Road, St. Paul, Minnesota, 55106. 651-772-7985. Fax, 651-793-3889. conservationcorps.org. Paid positions. Mission Springs Conference Center. Outdoor Education Program. 1050 Lockhart Gulch Road, Scotts Valley, California, 95066. 800-683-9133. 831-335-3205. Fax, 831-335-7726. Outdoor Education@missionsprings.com. missionsprings.com. Christian-oriented. Mohonk Mountain House. 1000 Mountain Rest Road, New Paltz, New York, 12561. 800-772-6646. 845-256-2089. Fax, 845-256-2049. info@mohonk.com. mohonk.com. mohonkjobs.com. Resort. MT Bachelor Ski Resort. Pub 1031. Bend, Oregon, 97709-1031. 800-987-9968. 800-829-2442. 541-382-2607. Fax, 541-382-6536. jobs@mtbachelor.com. mtbachelor.com. National Association of Interpretation. Pub 2246. FT. Collins, Colorado, 80522. 888-900-8283. Membership at interpnet.com. interpnet.com. Listings of outdoor jobs. National Park Jobs. nps.gov/parks. nps.gov/personnel. nps.gov/volunteer. National Park Seasonal Jobs. nps_sep at nps.gov. sep.nps.gov. thesca.org, Student Conservation Association, Jobs in the Parks. National Wildlife Federation. 11100 Wildlife Center Drive, Reston, Virginia, 20190-5362. 800-606-9563. 703-790-4545. Internop@nwf.org. nwf.org. nwf.org/career gateway. Nature's Classroom at Lookout Mountain. Pub 400. Mentone, Alabama, 35984-0400. 800-995-4769. 256-634-4443. Fax, 256-634-3601. natures@hiwaii.net. naturesclassroom.com. New Morning Farm. HCR 71, Box 168. Houstontown, Pennsylvania, 17229. 814-448-3908. Fax, 814-448-6988. 2333. moyec@hotmail.com. Several apprentice positions, reasonable pay. New York State Department of Environmental Conservation. Environmental Education Program. 5 Rivers Outdoor Education Center. 56 Game Farm Road, Del Mar, New York, 12054. 518-475-0291. dec.state.ny.us/website/education/5 Northeast Organic Farming Association of Vermont. POB 697. Richmond, Vermont, 05477. 802-434-4122. Fax, 802-434-5154. info@nofavt.org. nofavt.org. North Star at Tahoe. Truckee, California, 96160. 800-533-6787. 800-466-6784. 530-562-3510. 530-562-2217, Jobline. jobs@skinorthstar.com. northstar@tahoe.com. Ski Area. Northwest Service Academy. National Service Programs. 2500 Northeast 65th Avenue, Vancouver, Washington, 98661. 360-750-7500. Fax, 360-694-2491. nwsa.recruitment@esd112.org. northwestserviceacademy.org. Outdoor Education, part of the AmeriCorps program. Northwest Youth Corps. 2621 Augusta, St. Eugene, Oregon, 97403. 541-349-5055. Fax, 541-349-5060. Work at nwyouthcorps.org. nwyouthcorps.org. Paid positions. Okemo MTN. Ski Resort. 77 Okemo Ridge Road, Ludlow, Vermont, 05149. 800-786-5366. 802-228-4041. 802-228-5571. 802-228-1963. Fax, 802-228-4558. jobs@okemo.com. okemo.com. Openwide International Limited, 103A Oxford Street, London, WIR1TL, England. 44171-494-2321. Fax, 44171-439-2037. Entertainers for hotels in Europe. Peace Valley Nature Center. 170 Chapman Road, Doylestown, Pennsylvania, 18901. 215-345-7860. Fax, 215-345-4529. Peace Valley YNAT URI Center at co.bucks.pa.us. Peace Valley YNAT URI Center.org. Pocono Environmental Education Center. RR2, Box 1010. Dingman's Ferry, Pennsylvania, 18328. 570-828-2319. Fax, 570-828-9695. pc@ptd.net. pc.org. Resort at Squaw Creek. 400 Squaw Creek Road, Olympic Valley, California, 96146. 530-581-6642. 530-581-6681, Jobline. Fax, 530-581-6648. info@squawcreek.com. squawcreek.com. Riverbend Nature Center. 1000 Rustad Road, POB 186. Faribault, Minnesota, 55021-0186. 507-332-7151. Fax, 507-332-0656. rbnceinfo@rbnc.org. rbnc.org. Riverbend Environmental Education Center. 1950 Spring Mill Road, Gladwine, Pennsylvania, 19035-1000. 610-527-5234. Fax, 610-527-1161. riverbendec.org. Rodale Institute. Internship Program. 611 Siegfriedl Road, Kutztown, Pennsylvania, 19530-9749. 610-683-1428. Fax, 610-683-1431. rodaleinstitute.org. rodaleinst.org. Some paying jobs on the farm. Royal Gorge Cross Country Ski Resort. POG 1100. Soda Springs, California, 95728. 800-500-3871. 530-426-3871. Fax, 530-426-9221. hr@royalgorge.com. royalgorge.com. Ryerson Woods Environmental Center. Lake County Forest Preserve. 21950 Riverwoods Road, Deerfield, Illinois, 60015. 847-968-3324. ryersonwoods.org. Sagamore Institute. 174 Kiwassa Road, Saranac Lake, New York, 12983. 518-891-1718. Fax, 518-891-2561. sagamore.org. Nature Retreat, Paid Internships. Salish Sea Expeditions. 647 Horizon View Place, Bainbridge Island, Washington, 98110. 206-780-7848. Fax, 206-780-9005. Salish.org. Schweitzer Mountain Resort. 10,000 Schweitzer Mountain Road, Sandpoint, ID 83864. 800-831-8810. 208-263-9555. Fax, 208-263-0775. ski@schweitzer.com. Schweitzer.com. Sakan. Outdoor Education. POG 339. Springville, California, 93265-0339. 559-539-2642. Fax, 559-539-2643. tcoe.org/scicon. Scott Arboretum at Swarthmore College. 500 College Avenue, Swarthmore, Pennsylvania, 19081-1397. 610-328-8025. Fax, 610-328-7755. scottarboretum.org. Shavers Creek Environmental Center. Outreach Resource at Penn State. 3400 Discovery Road, Petersburg, Pennsylvania, 16669-9317. 814-863-2000. Fax, 814-865-2706. Shavers Creek at outreach.psu.edu. shaverscreek.org. Modest Pay. Shelburne Farms. 1611 Harbor Road, Shelburne, Vermont, 05482. 802-985-8686. Fax, 802-985-8123. shelburnefarms.org. Reasonable pay to apprentice at this farm. Signal Mountain Lodge. Grand Teton National Park. Moran, Wyoming, 83013. 800-672-6012. 543-2831. Fax, 307-543-2569. Personnel at signalmtnlodge.com. signalmtnlodge.com. Solduke Hot Springs Resort. Solduke River Road Olympic National Park. Box 2169. Port Angeles, Washington, 98362-0283. 360-327-3583. Fax, 360-327-3593. sdrjob@aol.com. solduchhotsprings.com. Squam Lakes Natural Science Center. POB 173. Holderness, New Hampshire, 03245-0173. 603-968-7194. Fax, 603-968-2229. info@nhnature.org. nhnature.org. Modest pay. Squaw Valley Ski Resort. Olympic Valley, California, 96146. 800-545-4350. 530-581-7112. Fax, 530-581-7202. Personnel at squaw.com. squaw.com. Steamboat Ski Resort. 2305 MT Werner Sir, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, 80487. 800-332-3204. 800-922-2722. 970-879-0740. 970-871-5132. Fax, 970-871-5130. Personnel at steamboat.com. steamboat.com. Stevens Pass Winter Resort. Skycomish, Washington, 98288. 206-812-4510. Fax, 206-812-4517. Human Resources at stevenspass.com. stevenspass.com. Stowe MTN. Ski Resort. 5781 MTN. Road RT 108. Stowe, Vermont, 05672-4890. 800-253-4 Ski. 802-253-7311. 802-253-3000. 802-253-3541. Fax, 802-253-3544. Jobs at stowe.com. stowe.com. stoweflake.com, 800-253-2232. edsonhillmanor.com, 800-621-0284. harrisons-stowe.com. stoweflake.com, 800-253-2232. townandcountrystowe.com, 800-323-0311. trapfamily.com, 800-826-7000. topnotchresort.com, 800-451-8686. Sugar Bowl Ski Resort. Norton, California, 95724. 530-426-6730. 530-426-6731. jobhotline.fax, 530-426-3723. Personnel at sugarbowl.com. sugarbowl.com. Sunday River Ski Resort. Bethel, Maine, 04217. 877-476-6956. 800-5432 Ski. 207-824-3000. 207-824-5160. Fax, 207-824-5110. Jobs at sundayriver.com. sundayriver.com. Sun River Resort. Sunriver, Oregon 97707. 503-593-4600. Fax 503-593-4411. Personnel at sunriver-resort.com. sunriverresort.com. Sun Valley Ski Resort. Sun Valley Road, Sun Valley, Idaho 83353. 800 Sun Valley. 800-786-8259. 800-635-8261. 800-894-9946. 208-622-4111. 208-622-2061. Fax 208-622-2082. SV Personnel at sunvalley.com. sunvalley.com. Visit sunvalley.com. Sylvandale Guest Ranch. 2939 NCR 31D. Loveland, Colorado 80538. 877-667-3999. 970-667-3915. Fax 970-635-9336. Employment at sylvandale.com. sylvandale.com. Tree of Life. Rejuvenation Center. POB 1080. Patagonia, Arizona 85624. 520-394-2520. Fax 520-394-2099. Healing at treeoflife.nu. treeoflife.nu/employ. Retreat Center. Trees for Tomorrow. Natural Resources Education Center. POB 609. Eagle River, Wisconsin 54521-0609. 800-838-9472. 715-479-6456. Fax 715-479-2318. Learning at treesfortomorrow.com. treesfortomorrow.com. Yuga Marine Education Center. 30 Ocean Science Circle, Savannah, Georgia 314-119-598-2496. Fax 912-598-2302. uga.edu/aquarium. Up Yonda Farm. POB 1453. Bolton Landing, New York 12814. 518-644-9767. Fax 518-644-3824. Info at upbeyondafarm.com. upbeyondafarm.com. Vail MTN. Resort. Vail, Colorado 81658. 970-479-3060. Fax 970-479-3070. Vail Jobs at vailresorts.com. 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 888 Ski Job 1. skijob1.com. Vermont Youth Conservation Corps. 92 South Main Street, Waterbury, Vermont 05676. 800-639-8922. 802-241-3699. Fax 802-241-3909. Info at vycc.org. vycc.org. Paid positions. Village at Breckenridge / Great Divide Lodge. POB 8329. Breckenridge, Colorado 80424. 970-453-3120. Fax 970-453-3127. Breck HR at vailresorts.com. vailresorts.com. Winter Park Resort. Winter Park, Colorado 80482. 888-562-4525. 800-977-6198. 970-726-5514. 970-726-1536. Fax, 970-892-5823. wpjobs@skiwinterpark.com. skiwinterpark.com. Worldwise Books. Pod 3030. Oakton, Virginia 22124. 703-620-1972. Several books about jobs, internships, and volunteer programs overseas. Yellowstone National Park Lodges. Pod 165. Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming 82190. 307-344-5424. Fax, 307-344-5441. info@yellowstonejobs.com. yellowstonejobs.com. xantera.com. Yosemite National Park. DNC Parks and Resorts. Pod 578. Yosemite, California 95389. 209-372-1236. Fax, 209-372-1050. yoshr@dncinc.com. yosemitepark.com. nps.gov/yosi.